Greetings, my name is Zachary Gibbons and I am a senior entrepreneurship major at Millikan University. This past semester I was a project manager for Blue Connection. Blue Connection is a retail art gallery in downtown Decatur, Illinois. It represents student, alumni, and faculty artwork from Millikan University. The gallery workers and management team come from the Art and Entrepreneurship program, which is a 6-credit series that provides business students with valuable managerial experience and art students with a more developed entrepreneurial mindset. Because if you think about it, all artists are entrepreneurs. So the executive board of Blue Connection makes decisions pertaining to the future of the gallery. If somebody has a project that they want to get going in the galleries, a change they want to make, something they want to implement to our procedures or add to our procedures manual, we would discuss that, develop it more thoroughly, and then vote on it to decide what we're going to do and what we're going to scrap. This semester we put more of an emphasis on the projects. We put more of an emphasis on personal projects that each board member would pick, and we each picked 3: an ongoing project, a short-term project, and a long-term project. And because of that, we were called project managers. My ongoing project was to research what information could help our workers better sell artwork, and the idea was actually came out of an interesting discussion that I was having at one of the events. We were discussing what makes it easy to sell things and difficult to sell other things, because a lot of people have come into the program and have had difficulty selling artwork. I have always had difficulty selling artwork, but if I thought about it, if I had been selling beer, I would know so much about the topic that I would be able to talk people's ears off, and it would be easy for me to sell that product. But artwork, I don't know too much. So my ongoing project was really researching what information would be helpful to our workers and the best way to teach it to them. So I developed a few surveys, got a feel for what people wanted to know and what ways people thought would be effective, whether that would be interviews with the artists, whether that would be workshops with faculty members, making the artwork hands-on. They could be making pots, they could be painting pictures, whatever, to get them really understanding what's behind the artwork. I researched that, and it all came together into a proposal that I made, or suggestions that I made to the board at the end of the semester for next semester. My short-term goal was gallery aesthetics. The idea behind this is that the gallery is the runway for the artwork. If the gallery looks good, then the art looks good. And if the art looks good, people are more likely to buy it. And if people are more likely to buy it, more sales happen, then our revenues will be boosted and we can get closer to breaking a profit, which is the main goal of the class. So I took a look at a number of different options for the gallery in this regard. I looked at different floors that could be applied, that could be used in place of the floor we have now. I looked at a different cash wrap with different colors, different size for display. And we looked at the back wall. What could we do with that back wall? What we decided to do by the end of the semester was to paint the back wall white and put in shelving units so that we can hold more stuff. And that looks good, and we can hold more pieces upstairs and increase the possibility of making sales because there's more options. My long-term goal was to investigate a possible incentive program for the Blue Connection to help encourage the student workers to sell more artwork. I researched a bunch of different companies and decided that a commission system was the most applicable to college students. The difficulty, though, comes in how do you track the commission system? Do you say the person that spoke to the customer gets it? Does the person that rings it up get it in POS? Does what happens if somebody talks to the customer outside of the gallery and they send them in and a different person rings them up? Who gets it then? What happens when a customer comes in and nobody talks to them? Who should anybody get the credit for that? So to avoid these issues and to deal with these issues, I came up with a novel idea of tracking the commission sales, tracking who gets what. And how it works is a customer will come in, and after they've purchased something or they've expressed interest, after they've given us information, customer information, then a worker can file an intent to sell, is what I call it, an intent to sell on the person. Basically, for lack of better terminology, they claim that customer, and they have a fortnight to get that customer to buy more artwork. Anything that customer buys in the next 2 weeks is then credited to that worker. The idea behind this is not only does it give workers an incentive to sell to people, but it gives them an incentive to develop relationships with the people, get to know them and get to cater directly to them and to contact them outside of normal gallery hours and outside of our after 5 lives. So this really, it helps on multiple different fronts. Every semester that I've been involved with the Art and Entrepreneurship program, it's been completely different from the semester before. It's gone from almost a classroom setting to a very team-oriented delegation training thing. This past semester, with the project manager roles that we've been doing, it's been very project-oriented, obviously, by the title, you can tell. What this does is it really increases the investment, the personal investment that each participant has in the class and in the business, in the Blue Connection Art Gallery. And by having those projects, you have, each project is your baby, and you can work on it and get really excited about that, and that has been a very fun thing to watch be developed. It was brand new this semester, and I hope that semesters from here on out you'll be getting videos on this website at the end of each one, because this has really been a great way to structure the class. See you later.